Hey everyone, it's Sarah from Sassy Reads, and I'm bringing you a book haul today. I haven't filmed a book haul, I think, since last year? It's been a long time since I've filmed a book haul, and I haven't actually accumulated that many books since. Like, I did those huge, like, summer book hauls where I did, like, by genre and stuff, because I'm on a bit of, like, a book buying ban. Like, I still buy books, but not that much, and the majority of these actually are books that I was given as a gift. So technically I've only bought three of these books. So that's pretty good. Actually, I'm going to start off with a book that I won in a Goodreads giveaway. It is an ARC, and I've already read it. It's called A Song of Blood and Stone by Elle Penelope. I have a full-length review for this on my blog, so I will link that down below. I gave this 3.25 stars. It is a fantasy. Originally I thought it was YA, and it does read like YA, but it's actually adult fantasy, and there are adult themes here. And it follows a girl named Jasminda. This is Jasminda. I love this cover. Great POC representation, and it's just gorgeous. I love the cover. So even though the cover is gorgeous, the insides are not the best. They're kind of filled with tropes that I hate, and so this wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and it went sour, but there were still like a lot of good things there, which is why I gave it 3.25 stars and not lower. So if you are interested in checking this out, I have a link for my review, and I do recommend going read it, and don't let me sway you if it is something that you're interested in checking out, because it does have great social commentary on interracial relationships, prisoners of war, as well as immigrants and them going into a country and being seen as a burden on the citizens, and they want to get rid of them, which is great for our social climate right now and current American politics. So this one fit really well into our own social issues, and I just really enjoyed Penelope's take on it. So the themes were good, the story itself iffy, but if you're more interested in social themes, good stuff here. I definitely recommend it for that. The next book that I have was a book that I got in a class that I took for leadership. It is a Christian novel, so if you're not interested in that, you can just skip ahead until you see me hold up something else. It's called The Master Plan of Evangelism, and it's super short. It's by Dr. Robert E. Coleman. I've already read it. It is heavily annotated, and yeah, this is great. If you are a Christian, and if you are looking to lead other Christians, or if you're going into ministry, or if you are going into pretty much any type of leadership position in the world, I would recommend this, just because there's always a chance to be a leader, and you want to lead like Christ, because he's the greatest leader of them all. And yeah, good stuff. I gave that one 4 stars. The next one I got from one of my bestest friends in college. Like, y'all, college friends, they become like this. Like, I have 3 girls that I'm like best friends with, and we hang out all the time, and I'm so forever grateful to God for putting them in my life, because I would like lose my mind without them. But she knows that I love to read, and she actually knows that I really love C.S. Lewis. And she didn't know what to do with this, so she gave it to me. It's called The Problem of Pain, and I'm really interested in checking this one out, because it talks about why we suffer even though God loves us. And I am so excited for this. I think that this one is going to be really introspective and really emotional and impactful, and I think that I want to get to this one this month, actually, in the month of May. Or at least sometime this summer in general, because I do want to pick up a couple of Christian-centered novels this summer, and I'm so looking forward to reading this and then talking to my best friend about it. And then the next book is a book that I bought. It's also a C.S. Lewis book. I bought this one at Mardel's. If you've never been to Mardel's, you need to get there. Mardel's has everything, and their books are cheap. Bought Till We Have Faces, and this is a Cupid and Psyche retelling. I have heard wonderful things about this one. This is actually quite chunky for a C.S. Lewis, I mean, can you see the difference? They're quite different in size. And C.S. Lewis's books are usually about this size. But I'm so excited for this one. I love the cover, like, and it's a retelling, and I love retellings, and I love C.S. Lewis, so I would think this one's going to be really good. And this is apparently his last novel that he ever wrote, which I did not know, so I'm excited. Okay, the next 3 are gifts that I got from Christmas. Yeah, I know, when I said, like, it's been a while since I filmed a book haul. It's been a while. They are all by the same author, and I actually just finished reading one of them yesterday, so, like, perfect timing. I can actually give you thoughts instead of just being like, I haven't read any of these at all. I have God Bless You, Mr. Rosewater by Kurt Vonnegut. This is the one that I finished yesterday. I gave this one 4.5 stars. This one follows Elliot Rosewater, who you may be familiar with if you've read Slaughterhouse-Five. He is a millionaire, and this one primarily focuses on money and socialism, capitalism, free enterprise. And Kilgore Trout makes an appearance, so, you know, your typical Vonnegut stuff. It was a lot of fun. It's not my favorite Vonnegut. In fact, I think I like this one less than Breakfast of Champions, which was, like, so if I were to rank the Vonnegut books, not including, like, God Bless You, Dr. Kevorkian, which is an essay collection, I would say it'd be Slaughterhouse-Five is number 1, Mother Night is number 2, close to first, though, like, they're really close. Number 3 would be Breakfast of Champions, and 4 would be God Bless You, Mr. Rosewater. And then next, I also got Galapagos, which I'm super excited for this one. Look at this cover. It's so cool. This one takes the reader back 1 million years to Anno Domini 1986. The Simplification Cruise suddenly becomes an evolutionary journey. Thanks to an apocalypse, a small group of survivors stranded on the Galapagos Islands are about to become the progenitors of a brave, new, and totally different human race. In this inimitable novel, America's master satirist looks at our world and shows us all that is sadly, madly awry, and all that is worth saving. I'm super excited for this one. And it's kind of chunky, not too chunky, but I'm excited for it. Then the next one I have is The Sirens of Titan. And again, my favorite thing about Vonnegut books is the neon colors. I just love them. This one's a outrageous romp through space, time, and morality, which I love. The richest and most depraved man on Earth, Malachi Constant, is offered a chance to take a space journey to distant worlds with a beautiful woman at his side. Of course, there's a catch to the invitation and a prophetic vision about the purpose of human life that only Vonnegut has the courage to tell. Sounds very Kilgore Troutian, which is great because everyone knows that Kilgore Trout is an allegory and a representation of Vonnegut himself. So, I have one more book, and that is Misery by Stephen King. This is the only King that I've recently acquired, and I'm so excited for it because I've never read Misery. I love the film, though, and I love these small, like, slightly larger mass market paperback editions, and I'm just looking forward to, you know, seeing Annie Wilkes. It's Annie Wilkes. Yeah, I was going to call her Annie Wilkinson, but it's Annie Wilkes. Annie Wilkes, you know, torture her dirty bird. So yeah, I'm just super excited. I've already read a lot of these books, which is good. You know, my book buying habits are not as bad as they used to be, which is good. You know, I'm trying to work on it because I own a lot of books and I'm not reading all those books. So these are all the books that I've acquired in like the last 5 or 6 months, which isn't bad. Like, I'm getting better, and this is feasible because I can actually hold it up and it's not overpowering me. So, have you read any of these books? Do you want to read any of these books? What are your thoughts on them? Let me know down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. I hope to see you around, and bye! Happy reading!